लिंक्डइन से ही शुरू करते हैं। देखते हैं आज वाले प्रोटेस्ट कुछ या न्यूज जो है वो लिंक्डइन पर भी ट्रेंड हो रही है या नहीं। नहीं यार, देखो यार, मार्केट में है ना दोनों चीजें चल रही थी कि करप्ट एज इन करप्ट, हाँ करप्ट एज इन लाइक रेफरीज बाइस थे, मेसी की गलतियों को अनदेखा कर रहे थे और इवेंचुअली अर्जेंटीना की गलतियों को अनदेखा कर रहे थे। तो या
हाँ, मुझे भी वही बहुत सुनने में आया दैट दे आर नॉट प्लेइंग इन द ग्रेट मैनर। तो बट अच्छा
यस,
है, जीत तो गए। दैट वन मोर गाय आई हर्ड अ लॉट दिस, so that guy is like a legendary guy which is a purely combination of I think so Neymar, Ronaldo and Messi. So people are
वो
genuinely
यमाल है।
Yamal, yes. And I think so. People are expecting him to be around 18 to 19 years old or 20
हम्म,
years old, something around it. But for the
हम्म,
specific age, people are mentioning him means it's
हम्म,
legendary, man. That player is gonna be a big thing in upcoming time, literally.
बिल्कुल।
That kind of skills he owns, legendary, man. Also, I am literally a little bit bothered that okay, Haaland was not there. Haaland is a pure character, man. He's a pure character. Like his faces, his
मतलब आई थिंक
words.
जितने जितने मीम उसके बने हैं पूरे टूर्नामेंट में उतने किसी के नहीं बने।
अरे नहीं भाई, नहीं किसी के नहीं बने भाई, किसी के नहीं बने। बहुत ही लेजेंडरी काम कर रहा है। चलो आई थिंक सो फॉरगॉट समथिंग। तो दैट्स इट। आई कैन थिंक सो अर्जेंटीना अच्छा खेली, दे प्लेड रियली वेल, उन्होंने अपना 100% दिया। बट व्हाट्स इन द गॉड विश के भाई उन्होंने ही जीतना था, है ना भाई?
मतलब एक तरीके से है ना, स्पेन ने डोमिनेट किया है पूरा गेम। एक बार तू अगर इनसाइट्स जाकर देखेगा ना, इनसाइट्स नहीं क्या हाईलाइट्स थी, तो
हाँ
साफ साफ दिखेगा। तू देखेगा कि जैसे शॉट्स है, देख रहे 20 शॉट्स लिए हैं उन्होंने ओवरऑल।
ब्रो।
शॉट्स ऑन टारगेट 11 आउट ऑफ 20, अर्जेंटीना का जीरो है। मतलब
पोजेशन, पासेस।
वन साइडेड, पूरा वन साइडेड गेम था भाई, पूरा वन साइड। पोजीशन देखो 68%, मतलब 68% टाइम स्पेन के पास रही है बॉल। सोच रहा है,
दैट्स
ऑलमोस्ट
क्रेजी।
ऑलमोस्ट डबल पासिस किए उन्होंने।
They are playing on a different level and
बिल्कुल
less fouls
अभी।
than Argentina. I don't know, people will hate me on that, but Ankara Messi didn't do anything. Messi is now, I think so,
एक
has become a little old, but
ऐसे एक बात बताऊं, एक चीज अच्छी हो गई।
hmm,
वो ये अच्छी हो गई कि दोनों में से किसी को किसी ने वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीता,
हाँ,
रोनाल्डो और
neither Ronaldo nor Messi, सही है, सही है. But
दोनों ऐसे रिटायर हो
Ronaldo
जाएंगे।
or Messi, who would you choose, Ronaldo or Messi?
डिपेंड्स।
No, no, no. In terms general, Ronaldo.
रोनाल्डो,
Okay.
क्योंकि लोग कहते हैं मैसी के पास गॉड गिफ्ट है,
Hmm.
टैलेंट है, तो उस वजह से। पर रोनाल्डो जो है वो मेहनती ज्यादा है।
That we can't deny, bro.
बस भाई और
Ronaldo's
कुछ
hard work is just a peak thing which I have seen. He's the Virat Kohli of the football. Chalo. So let's dig in into the side of business. How this FIFA World Cup has came along with a ton of business inside, ton of consumption side, and ton of money making side mostly. तो चलो देखते हैं.
नहीं।
Okay, means restaurants from Maharashtra, Karnataka, Maharashtra in mostly Kolhapur side, which is a football week. Even though I have heard that FIFA hosted a post with Marathi with the specific title and so to encourage Kolhapur and Maharashtrian people to get more involved. So it was like a thing for all the people all over the Maharashtra. And then Karnataka, Telangana, Delhi NCR allowed bars and entries stay open till hours. That's great, I think so. Means people are accepting in a great manner. The football is getting accepted over the wide range from not only Sobo side but also a little bit of non-metro rural side. But it's not depending upon geography. It purely comes from T2C brands and restaurants. The economic time they have their own article. Okay, 41. Look at the problem. The brand marketers from Adidas, McDonald's, Lay's, Coca-Cola, and many more are setting up. Their biggest fishes, Messi, Ronaldo, are 39-41, and their brand buyers are 12 to 35. Oh. Three out of four young footballers fans follow players, not teams. Your ambassador is older than your customer's father. Every brand could see. the expiry date coming. And these men had become bigger than the game itself. Yeah, that I must admit. Ronaldo and Messi has become one of the pure marketing guys right now. But means I can't deny their work. They are exceptional at what they do, but also exceptional in terms of what we have seen in terms of marketing from their side. Means commendable. Right? So Messi has phase of one of every four major World Cup ads. Ronaldo crossed 1 billion follower. Brand hate that. You cannot control an asset that big and you cannot replace him quietly either. So they retired them publicly beautifully and made us cry through it. Here are the patterns I saw. American Eagles signed Yamal for 5 years in January, 6 months before the kickoff. They never waited to see how he played. The decision was made long before the tournament. McDonald's ran its biggest World Cup campaign ever with Beckham, Henry, and Ronaldinho all retired and one active player. Yamal, 18 years old. Yeah, I was right, I think so. 18 years old guy. Lego went for further. Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Vinny Jr. built the World Cup trophy together in their ad. Each one tries to claim it. No one of them can. A child walks in and places a final piece. 314 million views in 24 hours. The entire tournament compressed into 60-second release months in advance. Messi and Argentina carried out the story till the very last match because the old king's farewell keeps every eyeball locked into the final. The Spain wins and every award goes to the new generation. Rodri, Simon, Kubri's Yamal, and Mbappe takes the golden boot. The next 10 years of Billboard got sorted in one evening. That's the crazy thing. Rodri, Simon, Grace and Yamal and Mbappe. We watched the football tournament, the marketers ran a product launch, and honestly, as a marketer, I can't even be angry. This is the cleanest brand transition I have ever watched and loved it. Everything changes the brand stays and grows. Legit post by this individual. What do you think about this kind of marketing people? Posting really, really genuine content and showing the most valuable stuff.
They are the ones who are actually taking marketing on their shoulders,
Mm.
not the generic so-called marketers जिनके LinkedIn bio में लिखा रहता है ना कि we are marketers.
No, not marketers.
Do
They
their
are
shit.
marketing specialists.
Guru,
If you could
market.
remember.
I'll grow your brand from zero to $100 million in 90 days.
Are you kidding me, man? That's no joke,
काफी लोग
brother.
मिल जाएंगे
Building up
LinkedIn
the
पे काफी लोग मिल जाएंगे
distribution, building up the audience you need, understanding the product is a
90
bigger
डेज
thing.
में हो जाएगा सर आप मेरे को पैसे दीजिए मतलब लिटरली कभी कभी ऐसे ऐसे क्लेम्स होते हैं व्हेन यू जस्ट सिंपली गो थ्रू द लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल्स दे आर क्लेमिंग सच तो थोड़ा एग्जैजरेट ज्यादा कर दिया मैंने बट यस पीपल आर डूइंग दैट
But they are literally making the actual money right now. The football is a big thing. If we think
100 more than half of the world's
world,
population
mm,
watch the final match.
okay, this post looks a little bit of interesting. Most people in quick commerce as a convenience store open an app and 10 minutes carton of milk is at your door. I have come to see something else entirely. One of the largest, fastest hiring engines India has ever built. A number reframed it for me. Quick commerce already employs 3 lakh 50,000 delivery workers and is projected to need 2.4 million by 2027. It creates more than 60 jobs for every 100 crore of sale over double the traditional e-commerce and only about 4% of Indians use it today, which tells you how much runway it's still ahead. But here is the part I keep running to. None of this would be possible without a quiet layer of infrastructure that changed who is even hireable in India. A young person migrating from small town can now prove how they are with Aadhaar in minutes and now are affordable two-wheeler carry a smartphone and UPI account and become a verified earning participant and formal economy in days, not months. Getting that plumbing of frontline work right, identity onboarding, fair earnings, dignity, maybe the one of the most important livelihood unlocks our time. It's a point Praveen Agrawal makes well. He built Better Place into Asia's largest frontline workforce platform, managing over 25 million blue-collar gig workers on exactly this belief. I didn't know that this guy. Okay, go better. Drive for excellence and happiness. GoBetter.com. Who are these connections? Okay, Pranav brother is there. Okay, Siddharth Raghavan. And this guy I found everywhere. This neon man guy is always there. Has been a legend. This profile looks really realistic, man. Advisor, investor, advisor, confirm ticket. I am Bangalore guy. BE. Are you there?
यस सो ओवरऑल अभी इसने क्या कहा, व्हाट आई एम
Hmm.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग, और ये किस डायरेक्शन में ले जाना चाह रहा है, ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट हाउ द इकोसिस्टम इज क्विक,
Hmm.
क्विक कॉमर्स
Quick
वाला
commerce
जो
ecosystem, how
इकोसिस्टम है,
it
हाउ हाउ
always
इट इज
are going.
हेल्पिंग पीपल टू गेट द जॉब, और फिर उसमें ये जो बेटर, क्या नाम था, बेटर प्लेस
Hmm.
इज अ प्लेटफॉर्म विच इज प्रोवाइडिंग देम द वर्कफोर्स, है ना।
So,
अब मेरे पास दो इसमें अभी क्या चीजें निकल कर आ रही है, दैट इज फर्स्ट वन इज कि I'm just relating it to the FIFA match, कि ई कॉमर्स की हाल फिलहाल में मुझे लगता है बिकॉज ऑफ दिस बहुत ज्यादा सेल्स आई होगी, तो पीपल आर वॉचिंग एट 12:30, उनको देखना है कि क्या चल रहा है, मैच चल रहा है, एवरी वन इज ऑर्डरिंग हियर एंड देयर, ठीक है। बैक एंड पे मेरे पास एक और जो थॉट आया वो ये कि व्हेन ही मेंशन्ड अबाउट the workforce, the number of people associated with
hmm.
these sort of e-commerce और बाकी के जो भी प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, तुम एक चीज ये भूल रहे हो कि somehow they have built a ecosystem of distribution all over. इनके पास जो workforce है, that is available in tier 1, tier 2 and now in tier 3
Tier
cities
3
as
as well, huh? You can't forget that. You only mentioned in the last video, I can remember
well.
explaining that such specific pattern of Rapido, quick commerce are coming in the specific manner and the whole system ecosystem is getting created over there. Means astonishing.
Exactly. तो
And
अभी
also he
इनके
raises
पास
one
एक
more concern of
हम्म,
2 lakh kirana stores closed last year.
हम्म,
That's a contradiction, man. I think so that this is gonna happen the same way again and again, that if some industry goes down. Like when e-commerce hits hard, like Myntra and stuff, people go less for shopping in person. Still, in the cloth market is a different thing, which you need to be feel by your own hand, and then you can tell, okay, this cloth suits you or this clothes find you more comfortable or not. But still, they are able to capture a hell lot of market than others. So whenever the convenience stuff comes, just like what we said in our last video about the convenience stuff, चीजें बदल जाती है, habits बदल जाती है human. That's why I think so the investors also look forward that if something is changing their habit, making their more ease, they invest blindly. They just close eyes and just say, ah, ले लो पैसा.
that is called a delta 4 theory.
Yes, is it a genuine thing?
Delta 4. Yes, it is called Delta 4, actually called coined by, like I have heard it from Kunal Shah. Yeah,
Okay.
so it says कि
Hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
अगर
Please.
existing solution,
Hmm.
the current existing solution is four or more better, like in terms of numbers. Let's say कि अभी जो पहले हम टैक्सी बुक करते थे,
Hmm.
तो 1 से 10 तक में कितना रेट करेगा तू?
पहले टैक्सी बुक करते थे मीन्स बिफोर द ओला एंड रैपिडो स्टफ.
हाँ।
हाँ. So I will rate it not that the big amount, but I will rate it on seven
चल ठीक
because
है,
it was
थोड़ा सिंपल कर
it
देता हूँ
was
तेरे
also
लिए
convenient,
कि
brother. You just need to show this thing or भैया रुक जाओ, and that's
नहीं
it.
नहीं, मैं
You
तेरे
get
लिए
a
थोड़ा इजी कर देता हूँ, थोड़ा नंबर देने में वो ये होगा कि
hmm,
अभी तू बुक का टैक्सी,
hmm.
ठीक है, बाकी उबर को, वो आउट ऑफ 10 कितना इजी और कितना हार्ड है तेरे लिए,
It's fairly easy for
ओवरऑल
me because
एक्सपीरियंस को,
overall
आउट ऑफ 10,
hmm, in terms of
आउट ऑफ 10.
overall experience, firstly, what it eliminates that matters the most. For example, I am in currently office. I don't need to roam around the road कि भाई मुझे कोई ऑटो या फिर कोई vehicle मिल जाए to commute to some place. But with the help of this kind of application, I can just sit in my AC office and directly order a cab, and after that only I will be coming to the road and directly pick up and drop service, which also saves a lot of time. I'm not sure about the money, but it saves a lot.
कितना
That's my view. I will
कितना
be
रेट है
rating it
आउट ऑफ
on
10?
around 8 out of 10. 8 or 8.5.
8.5.
हम्म।
ठीक है। नाउ रेट जो पुराना तरीका था टैक्सी बुक करने का,
पुराना तरीका भी बुरा नहीं था, इट वाज लाइक आई गेस 6 or 7 बिकॉज
आउट ऑफ 10 कितना था?
6 or 7 और 6.5 यू
ठीक
कैन
है,
से।
चल ठीक है, तेरा वाला यूज केस, तेरा वाला जो एग्जांपल है वो नहीं बैठ रहा है यहाँ पे। बट इवेंचुअली ये होता है इसमें कि
हम्म।
अ, जो तुम्हारा एग्जिस्टिंग तरीका है, दैट
हाँ।
वाज अभी एग्जिस्टिंग हो गया हमारा पुराना टैक्सी बुक करने का तरीका, दैट इज लेट्स से 2 और 4,
हम्म।
और अभी जो नया सोल्यूशन है दैट इज
हम्म।
8 और 9।
हम्म।
सो द डिफरेंस इज ऑफ 4।
हम्म।
सो वो जो उसको बोलते हैं डेल्टा 4। इफ द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द एग्जिस्टिंग सोल्यूशन एंड द सोल्यूशन दैट यू आर प्रपोजिंग, if it is having a delta 4 difference of 4,
हम्म।
then it will create eventually, जैसे अभी स्क्रीन पे आ भी रहा है, irreversible behavior आएगा। ठीक है,
इरेसिबल
जिसमें
बिहेवियर।
you will not able to ask the user to go back to the previous one, क्योंकि वो उनकी एक हैबिट डेवलप हो गई।
हम्म।
राइट, सिमिलरली हाई टॉलरेंस फॉर मिस्टेक्स,
या।
मतलब वो उसको टॉलरेट कर देगा कि यार चलो, मतलब दिक्कत नहीं हुई, मतलब सपोज करो कैंसिल कर दिया उबर वाले ने,
हम्म।
ठीक है, तो यू विल नॉट गो बैक टू द पुराने वाले तरीका, यू विल अगेन बुक, और या फिर वो तरीके को तुम दूसरे ऐप पर ढूंढने लग जाओगे, राइट। और अगेन द यूवीपी,
हम्म।
दैट इज यूनिक ब्रैग वर्दी प्रोपोजिशन, वो थोड़ा पढ़ ले, लाइक दिस इज यार
बट
मतलब
यूनिक
लोग
ब्रैग
उसके बारे में इवेंचुअली
हाँ।
बात करेंगे, वर्ड
Okay,
ऑफ माउथ जैसे।
that's what I was saying. Now, if it changes your behavioral pattern, for example, what it says, people discover a product that creates delta force, shift their lives, they cannot stop talking about it. This organic word of mouth
यस,
growth
ऑर्गेनिक,
means company really need to spend heavily on the advertising. Literally, they
बिल्कुल।
have spent a lot over that. Like Uber ने spend किया, Ola ने spend किया, Rapido was already got into the
स्विगी,
already saturated
बिल्कुल
market. But
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
genuinely
पता है,
for this.
एक अभी
हम्म।
मैं तो सॉरी, मैं बीच में यार मेरे को ऐसी याद आ जाती हैं चीजें, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ
नहीं नहीं नहीं, नो
कि
वरीज नो
स्विगी ने
वरीज।
एक एक नई चीज अभी लॉन्च करी है, दैट इज कॉल्ड खाओ गली।
खाऊगली।
Khao Gali is something with which you can order a street food. It is a feature or in the app only, but it's still in, एक बहुत अच्छा नहीं हुआ है, but yes.
But what it has impacted means how it is creating things up.
No, no, no. It is impacting in a way that कि है ना, अभी जैसे मेरे को अगर कुछ फूड ऑर्डर करना है,
Hmm.
इट्स नॉट नेसेसरी कि वो जो मेरे को पसंद है वहाँ का स्ट्रीट फूड वाला, तो वो स्ट्रीट फूड वाला वहाँ पर नहीं है। तो माय अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि वो क्या करना चाह रहे हैं, दैट दे वांट टू ब्रिंग द स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स
Hmm. To
अपना
online
प्लेट,
online platform.
तो जो कि अभी नहीं है, राइट। अभी आपका रेस्टोरेंट होना चाहिए, मेरा
Hmm.
सर्टेन क्लाउड किचन होना चाहिए, देन ओनली यू विल बी एबल टू
Sure,
रजिस्टर
sure, sure. FSSAI
हम
आएगा
चल।
टैग होना चाहिए, I think so. That is also
हाँ
mandatory.
हाँ, तो शायद शायद वैसा कुछ है, तो आई एम नॉट श्योर कि क्या होने वाला है। यस, चलो
Wow.
हाँ, इवेंचुअली
Hmm.
ओवरऑल इसमें एक रेस्टोरेंट वाली बात हो रही थी ड्यू टू दिस वर्ल्ड कप।
Hmm.
So in India now the screening culture is also growing. So in whole lot of restaurants across India there was screening, और अगर लोग आते हैं वहाँ पर स्क्रीनिंग पर तो इवेंचुअली वो का बिजनेस बनता है। They have put ticket with a good pricing, so eventually वो भी बढ़े, तो या
Hmm.
ठीक है, हो गया फुटबॉल।
So that's a great thing and a good side of opinion. Let's move toward the next regarding the investment and stuff. That's important. Let's see. Chalo. Gujarat tops in India's investment ranking. Amdo Gujarat, Amdo development. Gujarat scored 56.6 points, followed by Maharashtra 53.7, Tamil Nadu by 53.3. Talent creates a competitive advantage as India completes for the next wave of AI, semiconductor, and digital infrastructure investment. The strongest talent destination will become the strongest investment decision. Pai Yang Chua, APHC head economist at LinkedIn, shared a post. Okay, this one, this individual. Looks like they are, I should not say, but she's not in Northeast or, so, no, I should not say like this. बोलेंगे लोग बोलेंगे कि भाई कैटेगराइज कर रहा है लोगों को बट आई विल बी लाइक ओके बाहर के तो नहीं है फॉरेनर्स आर नॉट द वन who are judging the system inside. And that would be great if they started. This week, Niti Aayog released the India's first investment friendliness index, benchmarking the states of their ability to attract investment. Looking at the India's leading locations through the talent and skill lens, LinkedIn's economic graph analysis that each location has developed distinct competitive strength. Bangalore continues to lead technology skill. Hyderabad is building a well-rounded technology talent base spanning AI, computer hardware, and software engineering. Chennai and Pune show relative strength in manufacturing capabilities. Talent creates competitive advantage as India completes for the next wave of AI, semiconductor and digital infrastructure investment, and the stronger talent destination will become the strongest investment destination. Okay, okay.
Hmm.
Bangalore is ahead, man. Bangalore is far more ahead of us. I think so. I also need to move to Bangalore as soon as possible. If you could see, this graph is going in a really, really different manner. मतलब देख सकते हो आप. And sorry, Bengaluru is purely in the 1.7 or 1.6 target or so. मतलब बड़ा खेल चल रहा है, and they are also spanning in the different sectors as well, from manufacturing, data science, computer networking, computer hardware, SDLC, mobile app development. This is really, really a different thing which I haven't seen. I thought manufacturing is mostly attracted by the Gujarat government, but they are also mobile application development they are focusing on. So that's great, man. That's a new thing I learned today. Let's see who she is. Okay, okay. Then Harvard. Ah, yes. I was thinking, man, that she is from outside. Like she's an foreign investor, might be. Okay, she's finding insight from. Okay, she's an LinkedIn employee who found an insight. Okay, Harvard degree, Cambridge, neuroscience and computational neuroscience. So these people's degrees like just goes above my head, man. NITI Aayog released in 26/20 said 8 UT's climate, Gujarat rank, the port operation and average power supply is 23.8 hours per day. Maharashtra excels in attracting significant private equity and venture capital investments. Tamil Nadu organized near 100% MOU conversion. That's really impactful by 100% MOU conversion. Don't even have the Maharashtra over there because they just go through Davos and pretend to be signing with the own homegrown brands like Lotha Group or some sort of MOUs and stuff. It makes no sense, man. Going to a foreign country, living on our expenses, our what do I say? Are as a taxpayer's expenses, and you are going over there and just signing the same thing which you can sign in Mumbai as well. That does not make any sense. And it's not like that you are directly communicating or directly having a conversation with the foreign clients. No, you are not bringing any kind of FDIs direct. You are just like के घर के घर में पैसा घुमाना है बस बड़ा दिखाना है. Simple, simple बोलूँ तो.
Hmm.
I don't consider those kind of investment to be a great 1850 investors perspective part primarily research. These reports will enable state to track, monitor, and evaluate performance across multiple aspects that are important for the investors. Also, the report provides a transparent overview of states and union. Viksit Bharat 2047 vision is sometimes I think a joke or what? What do you think? Are we able to achieve or are we will be able to at least come around 80% of the um, target which we have declared, which government has declared.
80 तो नहीं but 60 70 शायद.
I also think in the same way because the way FDI is coming currently, foreign direct investment, as well as the government's posture regarding the accountability is far more harder. There is a ton of loophole for corruption which should be not there, and still the government thinks that they owe us, not we owe them. So there is a big difference between the mindset. If that changes sooner or later, but whenever it changes, then things will start working in a different manner, and we can actually notice the growth and the numbers getting into a bigger side. Please, if you have any kind of points or findings to point out, you can please.
Overall though, the thing that we are focusing in terms of achieving वो तो अभी भी काफी दूर है.
Just we are a
एक
long
एक
way.
चीज और उसमें एक चीज और इम्पोर्टेंट है कि हमारे यहाँ यार ये है ना कि सपोज द करंट गवर्नमेंट इज कमिंग अप विद सम टारगेट राइट तो चली जाएगी उसके बाद कुछ नहीं रहेगा उसके पास.
Hmm.
नई गवर्नमेंट का अपनी अलग पॉलिसीज होंगी, उनका अलग फोकस होगा।
Yeah.
तो वी कांट से कि वो चीज अचीव कर रही है, बिकॉज किसी भी एक नई गवर्नमेंट को आएगी तो वो 5 साल, अगर वो दस
Hmm.
साल चलने वाली है तो 5 साल तक उसके रानी वाली गवर्नमेंट का गलती गिनाने में चली जाएगी। 5 साल तक वो अपनी जेब भरेंगे। यस। हाँ, बट इवेंचुअली
You are so right, man. You are so right. I can't agree more with that.
तो वी हैव टू वेट एंड वॉच की थोड़ा क्या होता है ना, कि पीपल कम विद एन इंटेंशन ऑफ डेवलप द नेशन रादर देन fulfilling their own interest, then such numbers make sense.
And frankly speaking, if that individual comes from a background where it has seen a ton of money or it has seen all of the kind of this kind of things, they don't prefer doing any kind of a corruption side. If the individual haven't seen any kind of money in his life, like in crores or in hundreds of crores, if that directly goes to that to work on, he will for sure put some or the other amount in his own pocket. Like there is a saying of a YouTuber named गरीब अपनी हरकतों से गरीब होता है ये गरीब हो ना ये अपनी हरकतों से गरीब हो so that's the thing. If you are putting out a really, really humble background individual who haven't seen a ton of money in his life and so on and so forth, he's surely gonna go in a corrupt side. That's
Hmm.
why my analysis says that if he doesn't have seen a good kind of thing, does not have the exposure, does not have the network, that okay, this kind of things also happen, this kind of stuff also can be done. So
Hmm.
उसके लिए तो नई बात है ना उसके लिए तो भाई ये तो करूंगा मैं बचा लूंगा थोड़ा पैसा मैं ये कर लूंगा मैं वो कर लूंगा then their psychological mindset start working over those sides. They won't be focusing on no I wanted to grow this country I wanted to do something for my own state and so on and so forth. I don't think so that this makes a sense that these people are making any kind of sense to me. Chief Secretary of Gujarat, Manoj Kumar Das, indicate that policy projected to attract investment of around over 6 trillion, approximately 6.29 billion. Gujarat Science and Technology Minister Arjun Modhu, pardon my pronunciation, Modwadia, expressed a confidence that this state will become a hub for the AI ecosystem over the next decade. Current data center capacity estimated at 2 to 3 gigawatts and plans to expand this to 10 gigawatts. But भाई मैं क्या बोलता हूँ that why Americans are rejecting it because they don't have the water available to cool down the server. But do we have that much amount of water? While we are making sure that okay, we need to blend ethanol, we need to get sugar cane be grown in far more quantities, maize, barley, and so on and so forth, which can be turned into the actual products of ethanol, which are, I think so, water-hungry crops, if I could consider. As I have also,
Hmm.
I've also heard about it by the podcast of the Thingsful that okay, these crops are really, really water-intensive crops. Ground level is really, really going down, and now the data centers are again coming towards us, which will require a ton of really, really fresh water. I don't know where this water scarcity is gonna go, but it's really, really concerning for me as well that okay, we are just trying to use things, but we are not trying to repair it all the way. मतलब अपन extract तो कर रहे हैं, but वापस input नहीं दे in the earth or what we can say in the ground. Have you seen anything or any kind of stuff happening over there in your own
नहीं,
area as well?
इवेंचुअली
Hmm.
मतलब एक मार्केट में ये चीज चल रही है कि
Hmm.
इकोनॉमिकली जो एक ऑब्जेक्टिव रहा है इसका कि इकोनॉमिकली E20 वाला जो
Hmm.
E20 एक एग्जांपल ले रहा हूँ, और मे बी सॉर्ट ऑफ व्यू विच
Hmm.
इज हेल्पिंग, बट वो इवेंचुअली उतना ही ज्यादा, और या फिर जो हमारा एग्जिस्टिंग सोल्यूशन है उससे ज्यादा इफेक्ट कर रहा है इन लॉन्ग टर्म और ऑन द बैक एंड टू द एनवायरमेंट, टू द इकोनॉमी। लेट्स से E20 आया था, उसके दो रीजन बताते थे लोग, दैट इट इज समथिंग विच विल हेल्प द एनवायरमेंट एज वेल एज इट विल बी इकोनॉमिकली अच्छा रहेगा फॉर द जनता।
Hmm. I am
बट
I have two points to disagree with that. That firstly, if the mileage is getting reduced, eventually you are gonna put more oil into your own vehicle, which is gonna cause another pollution stuff, क्योंकि 85% तो पेट्रोल ही है ना. ठीक है, ये फर्स्ट हो गया in terms of saving the environment side. Secondly, the economic side. If I am putting out 160 of petrol and I am getting the mileage of around 40, and if I am putting out the 100 or 112 rupees of ethanol blended petrol, which will be providing me around 20 or 18 kmph mileage, that does not make any kind of sense. I am paying around the double price or around 25 to 30% more price of for it. Instead of I will buy the best XP100 petrol of 160 rupees per liter and put it on in my own vehicle and use it. And whenever a journalist is asking them, they are saying anti-nationalists, ask the petroleum minister, what? Just 5 days back or some days back, you are the one who was representing the ethanol stuff. That okay, ethanol is a revolutionary technology. I'm still unable to understand, okay, when the government sits and decides the policy, do they go back and forth or not? Are they really dead people who are just blindly going in the same way, or they can't see anything before their own money sake, और what क्या बोल सकता हूँ मैं, पैसे के अलावा कुछ सोच नहीं सकते? मेरे को तो नहीं समझ रहा. Are you getting anything understandable from it?
हाँ इवेंचुअली मतलब भाई जो प्रोमिसेस हुए थे उसके कंपैरिजन में तो इट इज नॉट समथिंग दैट अभी आज की डेट में लग रहा है कि इट इज फीजिबल है. होल लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स कमिंग आउट कि क्या क्या गलती हो रही है, क्या क्या केसेस हो रहे हैं, राइट. अगेन यार वही सारी चीजों पर आ जाते हैं कि अकाउंटेबिलिटी इज मिसिंग. ओके,
The ton of
दे आर
accountability.
शिफ्टिंग अराउंड. सबको पता है अगर तू भी कभी तो पॉलिटिशियन बनेगा, 15-20 साल लगाने के बाद पावर में आएगा, तो इवेंचुअली तू भी जाएगा कि भाई ज्यादा से ज्यादा उसका फायदा उठाए. तो फायदा उठाने का मतलब
Hmm.
ये नहीं होता है कि तुम पॉलिसीज में कितने चेंज लाओ. सबसे पहले आदमी अपने बारे में सोचता है.
Simple. We are humans. We are selfish animals. Homo sapiens बढ़िया मैं थोड़ी सी.
यस, तो इवेंचुअली वही हो रहा है. सोल्यूशन तो नहीं पता अभी, बट
हम्म.
यस प्रॉब्लम पता लगी है धीरे धीरे और वी आर रियलाइजिंग थिंग्स. Maybe we will be able to figure out a solution from that collectively.
हाँ भाई, बिल्कुल मुझे भी वही लग रहा
पहले
है. या सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइस. कुछ ज्यादा बोल नहीं पाए हम, बट जो भी बोला है ऑन पॉइंट बोला है. थैंक्स टू आवर दी वन एंड ओनली वेदांशु शर्मा. थैंक्स अ लॉट.
thanks a lot guys.
So that's it guys. Thanks a lot for joining. See you next time. Bye.